Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melissa, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how I make champorado. It's a Filipino chocolate rice porridge. It's a rice porridge made of chocolate, and the ingredients that you're going to need are sugar, baking cocoa powder, sweet rice. This is the one that I get. It's a short grain sweet rice. And then also some evaporated milk. You can use regular milk, but evaporated is better. So let's get started. Here's what the rice looks like. They're really small. You want to make sure you rinse it. So I'm just going to rinse it in here. Okay, so in my pot I have 1 cup of the sweet rice, and I added 2.5 cups of water. I'm gonna bring this to a boil and then we'll let it simmer. So while the rice is cooking, I'm going to prepare my cocoa powder. I'm just gonna mix everything in my measuring cup. I like to take 1 tablespoon of sugar and then 8 tablespoons of cocoa powder. And then I just mix that together. You can add more sugar in here if you want to make it sweet, but I don't make it too sweet so that when you eat it you can add your own sugar, because maybe you don't like it. You know, some people don't like it too sweet. And then I'm gonna add a cup of warm water to dissolve the sugar and the cocoa powder. I'm gonna add some warm water. A little bit more. Then you're just gonna dissolve this. We're gonna add this to the rice a little bit later. So when you're making this, you kind of have to babysit this. You wanna make sure you're stirring it, keeping an eye on it, making sure you don't run out of liquid, because you don't want it to really cook like regular rice. It's a porridge, so it's gonna be wet. So here's what it's looking like right now. I added just a little bit more water, about 1/2 cup. You can see the rice is still not cooked and it was running out of liquid, so I added a little bit more water. There's going to be a lot more liquid once you add the cocoa in, but I just wanted to put a little bit more water. So I'm going to let this thicken up a bit more and then I'll add the cocoa in. Okay, so here's what we have right now. It's getting really thick. The rice is still not cooked, you can tell, because once it's cooked all the way, when it's nice and soft, the rice will kind of like burst open. You'll see them breaking. They're not gonna be like whole like that. Well, they'll still be whole, but you can just tell when they're cooked. So it's really thick right now. I'm gonna go ahead and add the cocoa. I'm gonna add all of that. If it is still too thick but the rice isn't cooked yet, you can add more water, a little bit at a time, but you want to make sure you're constantly stirring it. Here's what it's looking like. It's getting pretty thick, but I can tell the rice is still not cooked, so you want it really soft. So I'm going to add more water. I just took the same cup that I was using earlier, and I just added, let's see, about 1 cup of water. Just add a little bit, probably added like 1/2 cup. You just want to add a little bit at a time. And I have it on about medium-low, so you don't want it to burn. I'll let it cook for a little longer. If it needs more water, just keep adding water if you need more water. I'm gonna add a little bit more. So you can see how much it has grown. This was only 1 cup of rice, you guys, and the pot is already like 3/4 full, and this is just a small pot. Alright, so here's what it's looking like now. I actually added a little bit more water again, about 1/2 cup, and it's getting pretty thick. I just tried the rice, it's almost done. If you're unsure if it's cooked or not, you can just try it and see if it's soft enough to your liking. If you want it like really mushy, then just keep cooking it, adding more water little by little. But this is what it's looking like right now. I'm just gonna let this go for a couple more minutes and it'll be done. Alright guys, so this is cooked. This is how I like it. You can make it thicker if you like it thicker or less by adding more water. I'm gonna show you guys how I serve it. So to serve this, we're gonna add sugar, because you guys remember I only added a little bit of sugar, and the baking cocoa is bitter, so you wanna add sugar. Of course, everything is gonna be to your taste, and then evaporated milk. And then just mix it all together. And that is it. We usually eat this for breakfast or for a snack, and it goes really well with dried fish. I like to have mine with pandesal, toasted pandesal. It's really good. The amount of milk you put just depends. Everything just depends on how you like it. If you want it really thinned out, really milky. So that's it, you guys. Champorado. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you guys in my next one. Bye, everyone.